and it grossed over like 217 million. So it definitely made more than its money back. Smile 2, I believe, is like 30 to 34 million was the budget. Trigger warning. This video discusses the topic of self-harm. If you or someone you know has attempted self-harm, please get help and dial 988. Hey, what's going on, folks? Another episode of Ryan Reviews Everything, and we're talking about Parker Finn's latest project. Smile 2 came out. I saw it last night, and let me tell you, that Smile franchise is out of here, man. Parker Finn has a gold mine on his hands, in my opinion. Just money-wise, real quick, when Smile 2 came out in 2022, according to multiple sources, I think the budget was around like $17 million, and it grossed over like 217 million. So it definitely made more than its money back. Smile 2, I believe, is like 30 to 34 million was the budget. And I feel like, they're just going to make more money than they did in 2022. But let me tell you, yeah, Parker Finn has such a great franchise on his hands. I feel like this is one of those, this is one of these type of ideas that's like, it's simple but very brilliant at the same time. All right, so for those who aren't familiar with the whole Smile franchise or how the Smile movies work, there's like this scary, I don't know what to call it, like evil spirit condition going around to where if you're infected, you start really psyching out and seeing things that aren't there. It's a very, very intense psychological horror movie. But nevertheless, the way you catch it, if you see someone infected with this spooky disease, they're going to unalive themselves. And if you witness them do it, this horrible spirit goes into you just from you witnessing such a horrible experience. So in terms of this one, in terms of the Smile 2 franchise, there we go. About to embark on a new world tour, global pop sensation Skye Riley, who's played by Naomi, Skye Riley begins to experience increasingly terrifying and inexplicable events. Overwhelmed by the escalating horrors and pressures of fame, she must face the dark past and to regain her control of her life before it spirals out of control. So basically, our main character, once again, her name is Skye Riley, played by Naomi Scott, who did a wonderful job. Skye Riley witnesses her, one of her associates unalive himself, and he's clearly been possessed by this evil spirit or whatnot. And the moment that she sees this happen, that evil spirit then transfers into her because she witnessed this horrible self-harm incident take place. And now she slowly is spiraling out of control herself. So that's pretty much what the movie is about. If you witness this horrible unaliving event or self-harm event, and that person is possessed with this evil spirit, that then goes into you. And let me just say kudos to Naomi Scott. She did a wonderful job of just watching someone just methodically and just slowly just go off the deep end. Just as this movie continues to go, it's crazy. Another thing that I really enjoyed about this movie, I know I've said this before. If you've seen some of my other horror film reviews, I'm not a big fan of when a movie relies too much on jump scares, but this one does a great job. It definitely has a share of jump scares. Let me say that. But it also does a great job in just creeping you out in other ways. As you saw the disclaimer at the beginning, this does have, heavily involve a lot of incidents where self-harm is included. But on top of that, it does have like this creepy factor to it. It's almost like I watched it with my brother today, and it's almost like it's almost like bracing yourself when you know a punch is coming, but you don't know when it's coming. So I'm just in the movie theater like, oh, I know something creepy is about to happen, when is it going to happen? Oh my goodness, I can't wait. And you know, you just get surprised whenever it does happen. But a lot of stuff that pops out at you that scares the shit out of you. And also there's other moments where they just let the creepiness or shocking images just sink into your brain by just maybe leaving it on the scene too long where someone is doing something harmful to themselves. Maybe just like a slow build up of a jump scare coming. Just a great job all around in terms of many various methods. And once again, I know earlier in the video I said this is like a brilliant yet simple idea. I feel like it's brilliant because one, the way this one ended was just masterful. Like the way it ended, it could just go in so many directions. I'm talking about, of course, you could clearly see more sequels to come in terms of movies, but also like I wouldn't be surprised if they go another direction and they make it into a series, you know, where it just touches, you know, many, like each episode would be like, you know, someone being affected with this whole smile to impact. Like it definitely is a great idea for a movie. Yeah, man, this is just a wonderful watch. I highly recommend, if you're into scary movies, of course, to go check it out. It's shot very great. From the lighting, things of that nature. And once again, I really feel like Naomi Scott's performance is amazing. And yeah, man, 10 out of 10, whatever it is. I'm definitely can't wait till the next one to come out. It's masterful. So love it or hate it. That's my review. Peace.